Hi and welcome to Roos Kitchen and Garden. So today we are making akha masoor or sabut masoor or whole masoor or whole lentil, red lentil. So now you must have seen the split red lentil. This is the whole version with the cover. So this is called sabut masoor dal. So for this, we have pressure cooked this dal. I've taken mustard oil here, say 1 tablespoon. Let's start properly with the ingredients. So 1 tablespoon mustard oil. I have jeera seeds. Then I have taken 1 red chili dry. I've taken curry leaf. This is 6 cloves of garlic smashed. This is 1 inch of ginger. I've taken 3 to 4 green chilies. This is for spice. 1 whole onion fine chopped. 1 whole tomato fine chopped. After that, we are going to need Kashmiri red chili powder for color, turmeric and dhania powder, which is coriander powder, and jeera powder, which is cumin powder. Some kasuri methi or dry fenugreek leaves, and garam masala, which is like the allspice blend. Here I have taken 1 cup of red lentil and I have soaked it for half an hour and pressure cooked it for 4 to 5 whistles till it's really nice and soft. Then with salt. Then here the oil is hot and forgot to mention we will need some hot water. Hot water because this is already cooked. So that's why if you add cold water it will change the taste. So now yes, let's start this. Let's add this cumin seeds and let's add the red chili. The gas now I'll switch on and let's add the coriander leaf to this. I said coriander leaves, I meant curry leaves. Add your curry leaves, start sputtering as you saw. Then you add little bit of your ginger. We kept it like julienne. You can even add it, you can even make it fine. And lots of garlic like this. This is important. Now you can give it a nice mix. Add your onion. Once the oil you see has got the flavor of garlic, it starts smelling of garlic. Add your onion and give it a nice mix. When you add your onion, for the onions to soften, add some salt. Always remember you already added little bit salt while cooking, so be mindful of that and add accordingly. After you add the salt, you can also add the masalas. So you can start adding your turmeric, add your red chili powder. This is for color I'm adding. So this Kashmiri red chili powder, 1 teaspoon, and 2 teaspoons of dhania powder. So 2 teaspoons of dhania powder and 1 teaspoon of jeera powder. So, garam masala we will add in the end, not now. So this is 1 teaspoon of jeera powder. That's it. Give it a nice mix. And add your tomatoes to this now and let the tomatoes get soft. Now, as you can see, the tomatoes are starting to leave water. We are going to cover it and reduce the flame and slow cook it till all the tomatoes become really soft. Okay, so that may take 5 to 10 minutes maybe. Feel that the tomatoes are burning while they are getting soft. What you can do is add little bit of hot water so the tomatoes don't burn and you help them getting softer. In 7 minutes, but still it's not as soft as I want it to be, so I'm going to cover it again and still let it become soft. And then the step is to bhuno it, like it's to fry it until the oil separates. So right now we need to let the tomatoes and the onion and the ginger and the garlic soften some more. Now you see, after all the water has evaporated, we haven't even added hot water yet. The tomato water and little bit if you added to aid the softening of tomatoes, that all has dried up. So now you have to keep bhunoing this till oil separates. Okay, it's been around 11 to 13 minutes. Okay, so keep stirring this. Oil separates, I think, or the easy way is till you feel your garlic has become like really soft. That is also good enough. Okay, my garlic is still hard, so yeah, see, there's still a bite. So I will still keep cooking it. You can add little water again because so it doesn't stick. Add little bit water and mix it, cover it and cook it. 5 more minutes later. Checking if the garlic is soft. It should be like crush it. Yeah, it should crush in the back of the spoon. Yes. It's happening now. Now, what we need to do is, you should not see the speck of garlic in this actually. It should be that mashed and that gone. So now we'll add this masoor, akha masoor or whole masoor or sabut masoor, whatever you call it. And then, yes, mix it up nicely, very nicely. Don't like go very hard because it's completely cooked and it's gonna get mashed. So there's a reason it's called sabit, right? So now I'll just add some hot water. How much you'll add? You'll add as much as the the consistency you want, and also considering the boiling, because it's also going to boil off, right? So this is lovely, nice. So you can even add kokum or tamarind paste to this. Let me add 2-3 kokums to this, but before that I'm going to add some, okay, forget it, we are adding kasuri methi, so we will forget about kokum. If you're not adding kasuri methi, then add kokum. So now I'm going to add some garam masala and some kasuri methi and let it boil off. Here, let's add your kasuri methi and let's add like half a teaspoon of garam masala powder, and then nicely give it a mix, and then cover the gas flame, cover the pot, increase the gas flame, let it get 2-3 boils nicely. In Marathi we call it khada khada ukulu dya, meaning let it rapidly get boiled, let it boil rapidly, sorry, and then add some coriander leaf to this to garnish. So now we are adding some coriander leaf and it's nicely cooked. So obviously it's already cooked, so whatever consistency you need, you switch off the gas after that. So I think this is perfect for me, so I'm going to switch off the gas now. So hope you liked today's recipe, and if you did, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye.